Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at your guys' chart requests from over here inside the Discord. We'll also be taking some from the live chat as well. So we'll be going over all your guys' chart requests from the chart request thread over here inside of Discord. Thanks to Efren, one of our moderators here, he went ahead and loaded all of them up into a playlist here. So we're just going to go down this list here. We got some interesting names. We got IP at the top, Hertz, Soundhound, XPL. We got FET, we got Costco, UPS, Filecoin, UNH. That one's popping up today. Pizza. We have a few other names in here as well. TTD, Google, DJT that we'll be covering here today. Also be taking them from the chart requests in the live chat here today. We hit 150 likes on yesterday's stream. We gave away 100 XRP. If we can do the same thing today, we'll go ahead and give away another 100 XRP to somebody in the live chat if we can get to 150 on today's stream. So smash that like and let's go ahead and dive into your guys' requests. So there were a few signals that actually went off that I wanted to talk about here. One was on HPQ. So this one gave a gold dot. So this one is actually... This is a buy signal, right? We treat this like a monthly dot. This thing's been absolutely hammered right now. Down from 40 all the way to 20. That's the 50% drop that we want to see here. We're just missing that final signal, but there's a very good chance that this thing could bottom here at 20, and it's trading right here around 2070. So I really like that one. And then you had the breakout here on home builder stocks. Nail is the ETF we've been trading. This one's given a monthly dot right now. So that is very bullish. You can see the last time we got these green dots, we want to buy when this blue wave is down here below the white line on the monthly and the weekly charts, right? You got one back here, December 22nd at 30. It popped all the way up there to 170. Same thing back here in 2019. Got the signal, and it just went on a bull run for the next year. And again, you're getting the same signal right here on Nail. So that is a home builder ETF that we've been tracking for a while. We actually traded this one last year. We bought it down here at around 50, and we traded it all the way up to 100. We want to take profits when this blue wave is up here, giving us a red dot. Okay, and we want to buy when the wave's down here below the white line, giving a green dot. That's our typical strategy on the weekly chart. So we got that signal last week. We actually bought this one last week. I think we got in at like $53 over in the Discord. It's sitting at 71, 72 now, and that thing really looks good, really gaining momentum here. So those are just some signals I wanted to talk about. We also got a monthly alert on OP, which is a crypto, another monthly alert on CLX. You can see the dot faded, but this is the Clorox company, another name that is very far down off its all-time high here. They actually pay like a 5% dividend. And then the last one is SMCI. SMCI looks really, really good here as well. If you guys missed those TikTok updates today, I drop shorts on TikTok, Twitter. I also drop them on Facebook and Instagram, whatever platform you guys are on. We covered Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin in those videos, so make sure you guys check those out. Watch out for daily reels. Let's go ahead and dive into your guys' requests here. Like I said, if you got them, if you're here on the live, go ahead and drop them in the chat. Once again, all these requests I'm going to be answering here are directly from our Discord over here in chart requests. So the chart request thread in the Discord opens up every Sunday, and it runs till Monday. So you have Sunday and Monday to get your requests in over here. This gets your requests answered no matter what. You can see right here, we'll reopen again on Sunday, and we cover them all week long. So if you guys have requests, get them over there in the chart request thread in the Discord. It just makes it easy for us to navigate those, and of course, you can put them in here on the live chat as well. So I'm going to start with Solana here. I see it in the live. You can see this thing's pulled back. Once again, every time this blue wave comes down here on Solana and gives a green dot. Okay, back there in 2023, it was at $18. It popped up to $216. Again, we want that blue wave below the white line. Okay, that indicates there's been a really big pullback. This pulled back from 280 all the way down here to 98. Okay, that's not a small pullback. That's a huge pullback. Okay, almost a 70% pullback there. And recently we have pulled back over the last couple of months, 52%. So typically when we see our name down 52%, that's when you'll see this blue wave down here. Again, we want to buy when we're 52. When you have a 50% drop, that's a good thing. If gas prices at the gas station dropped 50% tomorrow, you'd be all over it, right? You'd be filling up your gas tanks. You'd be filling up your gallons. You'd be, telling your family to come, hey, I'll gas you up 50% off today. Wonderful, right? The majority of retail wants to buy when everyone's excited. Okay, Solana, everyone was super excited back here in December. right? Up here at 250 to 300, up here at 250. When this wave is up here is when people are excited, guys. Why do they get excited? Because we go up, okay? People aren't excited when we go down, okay? And if you guys study our cheat sheet over here and what we do with our decisions and with our method is we follow logic, data, and discipline. Okay, those are the three big things that we follow here. Okay, logically, it doesn't make sense to buy when things are up, right? It's just stupid, right? If gas prices rose by 50% tomorrow, you wouldn't be getting in your car right now to go rush to the gas station to get in line, right? You'd want them to be down. So the majority of retail investors, the reason a lot of people fail at it is because they buy when things are exciting, when there's fireworks, okay? After this kind of a 50% pullback, there's not normally fireworks, right? People are in despair. People are not having a good time, right? Warren Buffett says it best, guys, and I quote this all the time. Buy the fear, sell the greed. Buy when others are fearful, when everyone's scared and everyone's calling for a bear market and everyone's losing their minds is when you should be loading up on assets. That's a great time to buy. It feels really weird when you're doing it because you're literally going against the grain. I explained this yesterday as you're a fish swimming in the other direction, right? You're swimming in the other direction of the swarm, okay, or whatever you call them, the school of fish. So, again, we know when we're down here in this area, when this blue wave is down here. Okay, the last time this happened was in April. Okay, it's now January. So that was 8 months ago, the last time we got this signal on Solana. So we're fully bullish on Solana. And until we get a red dot, we have nothing to worry about. As long as the dot is green on the indicator, we're trending up. As long as it's red, we're trending down. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into these. IP here, this one got the signal here a couple weeks ago on December 29th down here at around $1.70. It hit $4. It hit $4. So this is a good example here of if you missed a dot, right? If you missed the green dot, if you missed the signal, what you can do is you can zoom into a 4-hour or an hourly or a daily. These are the smaller time frames. So what you could be looking for now is a 4-hour alert, right? A green dot alert on the smaller time frame, okay? Because we have the macro signal. This tells us, hey, we're trending up for the next 1 to 6 months. Until we get a red dot, we have nothing to worry about. So on the 4-hour, how I'd be trading this is, well, it just pulled back about 30% in the matter of 2 days. So these altcoins, guys, I just want to let you know, right? If you're just getting started, okay, altcoins are very volatile. They're not the best thing to get started on. The best thing to get started on is maybe some high cap stocks. If you guys are new to this, understand altcoins are very volatile, right? This thing went from $2 up to $4, went up 100% in 3 days, and then it just dropped another 50%. So I like this one. It looks like it's going to try to stop right there at 250. So again, we want to wait for this wave to come back up here to sell. I don't know what this project is, but we would still be buyers down here at this levels. Okay, and that's down 20% today. What's up, Jeff? What's up, RJB? What's up, Candy? What's up, Rashid, RJB, Clayton, Joel, Ryan? How you guys doing? Yeah, if you guys got requests, go ahead and get them in the chat here. And we will be taking some from the chat here as well. We got NAS. That one's red on the weekly, so we'd be a seller of that name. INVZ, that one's got a signal. So we're buyers of this name down here right now. That looks like a penny stock. I don't really mess around with penny stocks. This chart looks like it's down and to the right. But if you believe in the project, if you believe in what it is, okay, it's got the buy signal right there. I like that one right there around $1. I'd be a buyer of that. We got SoundHound. SoundHound's got a green dot, but it isn't quite below the white line, so you kind of have to use your judgment on this. It is down about 50% from the high. Okay, you can see we hit 22 and we pulled all the way back here to 9. So that was a 55% pullback. It does have the signal, so if you want to play that signal, what you could do is use a stop loss at like 990. That's where we bottomed here. It's where we bottomed here. Maybe put a stop at 950 if you want to play the signal. If you believe in it, right? It doesn't look like a bad place to start a position down here around 11. But I would definitely have a stop loss probably at $9. Okay, so be mindful of that. It does have the signal, though. It just isn't below that white line. Doesn't always matter. It is pretty deep. It's just not quite there. You can always add here at 11 and then buy more if it goes down to like 750 or something. Okay, so we can add on the green dots. If you end up, I typically only average down on positions if I'm down 20%. So if I bought it here at 11 off this signal and it went down again and gave another green dot, I would simply just buy more at 750. That would get my average cost down to about $9. Okay, and then again, we're just waiting for this wave to come back up here and give a red dot to sell. So I do like SoundHound here. I'd be neutral on that, but I'd be more of a buyer than a seller just because we've already pulled back 50%. We got HTZ. This is Hertz. I believe they are the rental car company. I heard they were going bankrupt or something not too long ago, but they're making $2.4 billion a quarter. So if you like this one, I mean, the range right now is from 4 all the way up to 8. It's sitting at around 6. It does have the green dot, so you can be bullish. You can even move your stop loss up to around 450 if you wanted to. Efren said he put 5% of his portfolio in SoundHound. Nice. I see one for Aerodrome in the chat here. Yeah, if you guys got questions too in the chat, feel free to drop those. Aerodrome's still a buy. So again, if you missed the green dot, what you want to do is look for a little pullback now. And we've gotten a little pullback, about a 10-cent pullback there, nothing crazy. It does still have the signal. So again, the last time we got this signal was all the way over here in April. That was 7-8 months ago. At 37 cents, it went all the way up to 170. That didn't happen overnight, right? The top came right there. The top and signal came right there in August at a $1.40, $1.50. Okay, and the entry signal came down here at 38 cents. So from April to August, right? April, May, June, July, August. That's a 5-month hold. Okay, if you come over here to our trading rules, you will find that we are swing traders that have a 1 to 6 month time frame. Okay, all these trades are for 1 to 6 months out. So if you're not willing to hold for 1 to 6 months, you should probably just go find a different channel, because these are not day trades. These are swing trades. They take time to play out. We want to catch the big swings. We're not focused on the little tiny gains or day trading. It's just day trading is a formula for failure. Okay, 95% of people fail at day trading. We have a system over here that we follow. Okay, from top to bottom. So if you guys want to learn more about our trading rules, you guys can check out the free trading course right here. Completely free. You guys can check that out under the trading course tab right here. Just click on that link and it will take you to the course. Again, it's completely free on YouTube. So if you guys are new, I would highly recommend starting there. I've had some questions about, hey, where do I start? Where do I learn? This is the greatest option right here. You can learn more about the strategy. If you guys do not have the indicators we're talking about here today, you guys can download those over here in the trading indicator tab. Just click on this link right here, and it will take you a couple clicks, and everything loads right in. So your screen's going to look exactly like my screen. You'll have the Fibonacci, the red and green dots, the MACD, the moving averages, everything we talked about today. It'll all load right into your TradingView account. So that link is over there in the trading indicator tab. If you have any questions about that, feel free to just email me. My email is right there, but it's super straightforward. Takes a couple clicks, and you're dialed. EML. This one is still trending down. So looking for that signal here. I would look for the monthly on this one. So it looks like it bottomed back here at 16 back in 2023. It's getting back down to that range. So it does have some support right there at 1750. I would just wait for the green dot either on the weekly or the monthly chart there on EML. Okay, we're bullish as long as it's green. We're bearish as long as it's red. This one's breaking out nicely. So that green dot, when you get this breakout above the above that orange line, the orange line is a 9 EMA. So if you're looking at a weekly chart, it's the average price over the last 9 weeks, which is about 2 months. And when you get that breakout above it, that means it's breaking the downtrend. So I actually like this one here. They don't make a lot of money. Again, penny stocks, I don't really mess around with, but it is breaking out here. So if you want to buy that one, I think it looks good right there around 2. EXPL, your buying opportunity was right there at 60 cents. You're already up there to around 74. I think you might be talking about the crypto here. Is there an XPL? Yeah, I think you're talking about the crypto, which is plasma. So this is very new. So I don't have any data on this on my weekly chart, unless Binance has one. Yeah, there's just no data. So if there's no data on my indicator, I can't tell you guys anything, unfortunately. But this thing looks like it's down here at the bottom. I actually think this one actually got listed on Robinhood. So the Robinhood listing always interests me because they really vet those projects that they list. They're not just like Phantom where they just list any coin, any meme coin. There's a vetting process where they actually like look into the projects, and all the projects that they list are like certified by them. They're not just listing anything. So they did get listed on Robinhood. So I thought that was interesting. It's a newer project, so again, not really anything the indicator can tell us. GPUS. Again, these penny stocks I don't really mess with, guys. Penny stocks we trade good quality assets here. We want to trade good companies, good projects. My typical rule with stocks is I want them to make at least $100 million. Okay, like Mara, they make $252 million every single quarter. So if you guys are not familiar, companies that trade on the stock market have to report their earnings every quarter. So every 4 months, they have to tell us how much money they're making. Okay, and this is a good indication to see if a company is growing or not, right? If their earnings are going up, okay, so we could see here, they reported on November 4th, 2025, they made $552 million. Okay, if you go to November of the last year, the year before that, they made $214 million. So they increased their revenue year over year by about 10% or 20%. So they're making 252 now, and they're making 214 back here. So that's a sign of a company that is growing. They're increasing their revenue. They're making more money, right? We want to invest in companies that are making money. We don't want to buy penny stocks that might go up. We're not chasing the dream. We're not chasing the 10, 100Xs, okay? We want to buy good quality assets, good quality projects, and that goes for crypto too. We're not trading meme coins here. We're not trading penny stocks. We're trading good quality projects, good quality companies that we want to own for the long term. So Mara here looks phenomenal. Okay, the last time we got a signal was back in April. It was at around $10.75. It popped all the way up to 23 at the top there. So we're buyers of Mara down here. Absolute buyers of Mara down here. That one looks good. Can you check the link due to the ETF? Are you talking about Chainlink? Who's this Cham guy? He wants to sell you guys meme coins. See ya. Bang. Good night. Hey, effort. If you guys see anybody reporting anything inside the chat, or not reporting, but causing havoc or trying to get people to message them, just go ahead and ban them from the channel. We don't mess around here at Overkill Trading, folks. We do not mess around. But Mara's a buy. PG, this is a good request. I was actually looking at this the other day. This is a huge company. They make $22 billion every quarter, $22 billion every 4 months. But this thing's way down right now. So PG looks good. I like how deep it is here on the monthly. I think that one's going to find a bottom right there around 140. I'd be a buyer of PG here. It's got the weekly, so yeah, we're buyers of PG. Hey, shout out to RJB Trades. Listen to that guy, man. Listen to that guy in the chat. If you guys get some value out of this, I'd appreciate a like on the video. We gave away 100 XRP yesterday. For getting to 150 likes, if we can do it again today, I'll give away another 100 XRP if we can get to 150 here on the stream. We're at about 50 right now, and we got some time, baby. We got some time to go. Let's get it. I see one for Oracle in the chat. Oracle is sitting at 190. The dot is still holding. So again, as long as the dot is green, we're bullish. I did buy this one around 193. I'm looking to average down if it pulls back to 160. So it's still in our range. It's still looking good. Okay, again, last time we got a dot was right back here. This is one of the biggest tech companies in the world. So if you're buying in this range, guys, this isn't something to panic about. Okay, we're still bullish on Oracle as long as it holds the green dot. If a red dot comes, we'll look for a spot to average down, and that spot's going to probably be around 160 on Oracle. I see one for SUI. SUI from RJB in the chat. Shout out to my brother RJB. We got SUI. SUI's still holding green too. So we're still bullish. We're still bullish. These little tiny pullbacks that we're getting today, they don't bother us on the macro time frame. Okay, if anything, they're buying opportunities. If you guys missed the green dot and you're getting a little pullback today, congratulations. SUI, I'd just be bullish on this one. I'd look for a 4-hour, anything around 170, 160, be a steal. The dot is still green. So as long as the dot remains green, we're bullish. Again, every time this thing gave you a green dot in the past, 82 cents up to 5. Right here in April, from 210 up to 430, huge pullback over the last few months. We're buyers. I have a pretty good, pretty significant position on SUI. I think the project is very strong, and we're bullish. Technically, it looks really good. I see one for HBAR. HBAR's green as well. So again, we're right back down here at support. I think 11 cents is a great place to add to this one. You could be watching the 4-hour for a signal if you want to snipe it. But anything down next to 10, 11 cents is a steal. You're getting it around 11 cents right now. So if this thing's going to bounce here, it should hold on to 10. So you could have a stop loss at like 9.5 cents. But I do like H bar here after this big, long, drawn-out pullback. That looks really good. SSYS, that thing's pumping. What's the monthly doing? Yeah, that thing looks good as long as it holds on to that support level right there at 850. That's where we got the bottom signals. So hopefully you bought back here in December off the signal at 850. You're already up 30%. That looks good. I'd be a holder, not a buyer of this one. You should have entered on the dot. Okay, the dots do not come around every now and then, folks. They don't come around every day. They come around like months from every like 6 months, right? 6 months to 12 months. So Ethereum, like I said, gave a green dot back here in April at 1,500. We were buying Ethereum down here in this area. Okay, that was one of our best trades last year. Okay, what has it done? It's pulled all the way back here and given us more dots. So with that being said, right, it's December when we got the signal. From April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 9 months ago is when we got these signals. 9 months. Okay, they don't come around every day. So we are very bullish on altcoins right now. SYS, we just covered that one. Super's got the green dot as well. That you probably want to see the monthly on that one. I'd wait for the monthly dot on that one. If you want to add some here, 20 cents looks like a good price. I'd probably start my position here on Super. If it goes down to 10 cents, I would just buy more of that position. Okay, I don't like to exceed more than 2.5% on each trade. 2.5% means 2.5% of my portfolio. That way we can dollar cost average in if we get a signal lower. So I do like Super there at 20 cents. HAL breaking out. Okay, what do we get our signals back here in May? Boom, 20 bucks all the way up to 32. This looks good. One of our sell strategies is to sell when the stochastic RSI touches that white dotted line. You can see it's touching it right now, and we're up in the red zone. So I would be taking some off the table here on HAL. Again, if you bought down here in April, May at 20 bucks, you're up almost 80%. So another sell strategy is a red dot in the red zone on the daily. And you guys will learn about our sell strategy in our free trading course over here in the Discord. Again, if you guys are new, you guys can learn more about this strategy and the indicators by coming over here to the trading course tab, clicking on this link. Completely free to join. Don't charge you guys for education. You guys can go check that out. But I would be trimming some HAL here. That monthly is crossing over to oil and gas stocks. Could go on a run here, folks. 2026 could be a big year for oil and gas. It only makes sense with gold and silver and stuff breaking out. HAL could do the same thing here. Maybe pop up to 40, 50, but you could always trim some here and let the rest ride. But I would be taking some profits on HAL there. Definitely wouldn't be buying it. FISV, this is Pfizer. This one had a huge drop after their earnings back here. It's down here at 50. So we're literally sitting right now at the lows from 2018. So that's about, what, 8 years ago? 8-year lows right now. So if you're going to ask me, hey, is this a good time to buy? If you believe in the company, yes, you're sitting at the lowest price in 8 years. I don't know what happened right here. I forgot what happened, but they got absolutely clapped. And that was a 50% drop in one day. So if you believe in the project, buy it. I ended up getting stopped out because I don't know what they do. There's not enough information for me. Gala's also down here at its all-time lows. Okay, down here 2024 lows, 2022 lows. So the lowest price in about 4 years. You got our signal there. So we would be buyers of Gala at these levels. What does the monthly look like? The monthly looks like it wants to print here as well. If you believe in Gala, I think it's a good place to buy down here. Yeah, you could trim 5% of profit. I like to do 25 to 100%. Yeah, we have a whole outlook over here that tells you how to trade the signals. So we actually call these all out in the Discord. You get the monthly, the weekly, the daily, the 4-hour. You get the buy and sell alerts over here. So you guys can follow along with that. But we also have this thread here called Dots and Signals that literally tells you how to buy and sell each and every signal that you get. So that's all covered in the trading course as well. FET, F-E-T, I think you're talking about the crypto green dot. So we're buyers of FET here. We're buyers of FET. As long as the dot is green with this wave below the white line, we're accumulating. LTCN, this is Litecoin's, looks like a Litecoin ETF. This actually looks pretty interesting. The Grayscale ETF. Can you buy this on Robinhood? LTCN. No, you can't. Interesting. I was looking at Litecoin today. Let me see here. LTC. Canary Litecoin ETF. So, yeah, you can buy an ETF here on Robinhood. The CoinDesk ETF. But I was actually looking at Litecoin this morning. It's getting hit pretty hard here. It's got a red dot here. So if that sells off like down to 60, I'm gonna buy some Litecoin. If we get a big bump down to 60, that's gonna be one of the ones I'm gonna be looking to buy. So it'll be interesting to see if we bounce here, because we're bouncing right there at 70, where we bounced back there in April. So down here at 60 would be a steal on Litecoin. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this ETF here, Litecoin ETF. You could play the options on it. LTT or LTCC is the ticker on that one. But Litecoin looks interesting down here at 70. I think 70 is a fair price. I think 60 is a great price. Okay, even if you get it down there at 50. So we're watching Litecoin here. If that thing sells off, we will buy some. Costco's breaking out here. I just don't like that. I love Costco, but they're kind of, I don't know. They're just too high. I want to see a big dramatic pullback on this. Like, if we ever go into like a full-fledged bear market drop, I'll buy Costco. But I just can't buy it up here around 1,000. I just can't. Can't get myself to do it. And Costco cracks me up, because you like go to Costco. My wife and I will go to Costco and we'll be like, yeah, we're going to save money. You don't leave Costco without spending $400, folks. It's like the best marketing scam that I've ever seen in my life. I think it's hilarious. But Costco's, I don't know. It could definitely keep pushing up. Maybe they'll do a stock split or something. Target would be up there around 1,040. There's just not a lot of meat on the bone for me. I want to see a big, dramatic pullback on it. Like, I want to see it get killed, like down to 400 or 500. Then I'll buy Costco. It should happen in my lifetime, but Costco's obviously one of the biggest companies in the world. It's just too high for me. Just not enough meat on the bone for me. What else we got? Silver. Silver's at 91. I've been telling you guys I'd sell silver up here. If it hits 100, that's like you're waiting out like 9%. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the world. There's some weird stuff going on today, but as a trader, as a technical investor, I am selling it up here. Does that make sense? Like, I don't care if it. I explained this yesterday. Like, if I had silver right now, okay, I got my dad, I got my cousins, everyone's texting me, telling me how great it is, right? I missed the boat. I didn't buy silver. I'm just not interested in the asset class. I could care less about precious metals. I just think they rot away in your garage, or wherever you're storing them. Like, I don't think we're ever going back to that type of currency. I think I'm all in on crypto. I think it's going to be crypto. The only risk to crypto for me is the grid going out. If the grid goes out, electricity goes out, we lose all our money. Okay, then gold and silver, congratulations, you have some. But at that point, I'm going to be worried about food, shelter, and guns. Okay, I'm not going to be worried about what Bitcoin's doing if the grid's out, right? I need to grow food, I need to feed my family, I need to figure it out, right? Because humans wouldn't know what to do if they didn't have electricity. How would you heat your water? How would you take a shower? How would you refrigerate your food? All those things, right? I'm not betting on Armageddon. But if Armageddon comes, the Lord will guide us. But silver, like I said, I'd sell this thing up here and I'd buy something like Chainlink. Okay? It's a lot more realistic. If I'm looking for a 100% move, it's a lot more realistic to me for Chainlink to go back to 28, where it was back here in August, from where it sits right now, than for silver to go up to 200. It's more realistic, in my opinion, for that to happen. I think there's going to be a big sell-off on silver, and I think there's going to be a big rotation from silver and gold into things like Chainlink and altcoins that are very oversold, right? We want to buy when things are down. We don't want to buy silver when it's way up here. Okay, so what if it hits $100? You're going to make another 9% from where the price is today. Big whoop. Okay, I'd rather buy something like Chainlink, a very, very utilized technology in the financial space. Okay, I mean, it has partnerships with everybody. The chance of it going to 28 is a lot more likely than silver going to 100 or 200. So, yeah, no dividends or silver, no dividends or APY on silver. That's correct. CoreWeave, CRWV. We've been tracking this one since back here in December at around 70. Had a nice move. That's breaking out. So now what you do is you just wait for a sell signal. Okay, what are our sell signals? Well, you guys can learn those over in the course, but typically what we're looking for is this light blue line, either to touch that white dotted line or a red dot above the white line here. Okay, this white dotted line is for the stochastic. When that comes up there and touches that, you can see that normally is when we top out. It is a typical sell signal, right? Ethereum went from 1,500 up to 28. That's a 100% move. If you're up 100% on a position, it's okay to sell some. That's a great trade. Okay, and then the second sell strategy on the weekly is that red dot up there with the wave up there above the white line, and we want to buy down here. Okay, selling up here, buying down here. So that one has some room to go. BCHG. This is the Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash has its own ETF. That's interesting. So I'm just going to look at BCH for you because obviously these ETFs are going to move with it. That has a red dot up here. So I would not be buying Bitcoin Cash. I would rather buy Chainlink. Chainlink does have its own ETF if you're looking for an ETF. G-Link. Grayscale Chainlink Trust ETF. That's right here. Okay, G-Link. Okay, that's what I would buy. If I'm going to buy an ETF. That Litecoin one looks good. I do like Litecoin as well down here. Okay, if Litecoin comes down to 60, like I said, I'm going to buy it. I don't like it right here at 70. I think it looks decent here at 70. But at 60, I would love it. Okay, at 50, I would bet the farm on it. I see one for Ray. R-A-Y. Radium. Still green. Still bullish. We're consolidating right now. We're going sideways. So I tell you guys all the time, markets move in three directions. They go sideways, they go up, and they go down. Altcoins right now are doing this. This is a really good thing. Okay, this is where the smart money is loading up. There's all these news headlines trying to scare you, and Coinbase isn't supporting the Clarity Act, and just a bunch of noise, right? We don't care about the noise. We don't care about the news. We trade based off logic, data, and discipline. Okay, logically, it makes sense to buy right now a lot of these names, right? A lot of names like Radium because it's down. This thing was at $4 back here in September. This is one of the largest altcoins on Solana, right? It's down 78% since August. So like I said, if the grocery store was having a 78% off sale on groceries tomorrow, you would be rushing to the store tomorrow to buy. Okay? It's the same thing, same concept with investing. We want to buy things that are down at a discounted price. And normally when that happens, a lot of people are bearish. A lot of people are scared. And a lot of people are in despair, right? Because the majority of them bought up here, right? The majority of people were buying Solana up here at 250. Okay, now that it's down here, they're very quiet. There's not a lot of stuff going on. Well, when it's quiet, we call that the stealth phase. Okay, no one's jumping for joy. My general rule, and I've shared this with you guys in the past, my general rule to investing, and this is just a rule that I have, if they're already talking about it, if they're already tweeting about it, if they're already jumping for joy about it, you're too late. You want to buy when things are quiet, when it's really quiet, and no one's talking about it. That's when you want to buy. Okay, when it's quiet, the stealth phase, the smart money buys when it's quiet. Okay, smart money's not buying way up here when everyone's excited. Smart money's unloading up here when everyone's excited. So I like Solana. I like Radium. I think they both look really good. Like I said, any altcoin right now, in my opinion, is a buy. Not any, but like any of the good ones that we talk about here. Don't buy meme coins. Don't buy altcoins that aren't, going to do anything or have no adoption. We want to buy good quality projects. Filecoin's still great as well. I like the pullback here today on Filecoin. That thing popped up to 2 yesterday and then sold right back off to 150. That thing's just hanging out around 150 right now. So it does have the signal. If you believe in Filecoin, I think it looks like a good spot to add. UPS is pumping here. So we're getting into our sell territory here. Let's check the daily. So we have some room to go. So if you guys entered UPS back here in September at 82 off the signal, this thing's been stuck in a very long downtrend. So this has been really nasty, right? They lost that Amazon partnership. We got our monthly dots down here at 80. This one's been a tough one to trade. But it's getting close, right? Getting close to a take profit. Our take profit would be somewhere up here around 130. If you enter down here, I don't think it's a bad place to take some off, but that one looks like it wants to continue up there back to 130, 140. It'd be a hold, right? We're not buying when the wave's up here, never. We're buying when it's down here only. So UPS is a hold. It's not a sell or a buy, but a hold, possibly a trim. What else we got? I see Pipe, PYTCA. This is actually Chainlink's competitor, but it has a green dot here. So they're Chainlink's competition. I've looked at them, but I haven't pulled the trigger. The chart's pretty ugly. Chainlink's a monster. I mean, Chainlink has all the partnerships with pretty much everybody. So they do the same thing. They're oracles. But if you believe in it, I would be a buyer of it down here. AMTX, putting in a nice double bottom right here at 120, another penny stock. We'd be buyers of that one as well. But again, know what you're buying. Alpha Pro Tech. That one's got a green dot as well. That looks good. I put a stop loss at 430 if you want to own that one. APT's probably a crypto. You're probably talking about the crypto here. That one's also green down here at 170. So we'd be a buyer of that one as well down here. Wolf, the stock, green on the weekly, but again, the wave is not down here. If you guys bought Wolf back here in April, $2 all the way up to 16, that was a beautiful trade. Okay, beautiful trade there. It's got a signal here, but it's not deep enough for us. If you're in that one, I'd use a tight stop at like 12 bucks. Looks like another 75 more likes on the video on the live for a 100 XRP giveaway. I see one for Plume in the chat. Plume's still just hanging. I got a position on this as well. It's just hanging out. There's not a lot going on with it. It's just doing one of those sideways consolidations that we just talked about a second ago. Okay, just going sideways. What do we want? Okay, we want that sideways action. We want people. We want to just load up during this time and hold. And then when we get the big impulsive move to the upside, we'll be ready to sell. I do have a position on Plume. Target on that's all the way up there at 20 cents. That is a 10x all the way to the top. So 10x trade there on Plume. I like that one for a crypto. I'm going to make old RJ a moderator here. Yep. Yeah, you guys can copy my trades. All my trades are posted over here in the Discord under Overkill Trades. I actually just took one today on Paramount. This is PSKY. I took an option call for 2028, $20 call, but I post all my trades and my portfolio over here inside the Discord. All my buys, all my sells are posted right over there in the Overkill Trades section of the Discord there. SFM. This one looks good. Got the green dot right there, $80. They make about 2.2 billion. Looks pretty decent right there as long as it can hold on to 70. We got ATH. I think you're talking about the stock or the crypto. This one's down here at an all-time low. So again, back in September, everyone's jacked up about this, right up at 6 cents. It just got absolutely rugged all the way down here. I don't know what happened there, but this one's worth a look. Okay, it's got the green dot down there, ATH. This is another crypto I might consider taking a position on. I think they do offer staking rewards. So, I mean, that thing got hammered pretty hard there. I like it, though. I mean, if you believe in the project, like I said, hopefully you know what these projects do. You know what they are. I mean, that's a nasty, nasty rug there. But it does have the green dot, and I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I'd be a buyer down here if you believe in the project. UNH, just going sideways, just kind of hanging out, not doing a whole lot. Very boring, very boring. Sideways, sideways, sideways. Time to buy was down here, right here at 250, right here as well at 300. It's sitting at 338 right now. This one's tough, and they have earnings coming up in a couple weeks, so I don't know what direction this one's going to go. Trump's starting to do all kinds of stuff in the healthcare industry. Healthcare is just something I'm kind of avoiding right now. There's just too much uncertainty. I know we like uncertainty here, but if you're trading this one, I'd make sure it holds 300. I'd probably put a stop loss at 290. 290 be the stop loss on UNH. As of right now, we're just going sideways. We haven't moved in a couple of months, so I'd watch 300. Pizza, Papa John's. I'm more of a Domino's guy, if I'm being honest here. This stock does not look good. Papa John's does not look good. They don't make that much money. I'd rather buy Domino's. Domino's got those chicken bites, the barbecue chicken bites. Ooh, those are fire. TAO has the green dot, so we're buyers at these levels. Again, you can look for the 4-hour dot if you want to find a place, but I think above 260, this one looks good. Again, I don't know what a lot of these projects do that you guys call out, so just understand, like, I'm looking at things from the technical perspective, like where the chart is. I'm not looking at it from a fundamental aspect. You got to make sure you're buying good quality assets, good quality projects when it comes to investing as well, right? Fundamentals matter. Okay, along with the technicals. You want good technicals, good fundamentals. I've heard a lot of good things about TAO. I just haven't done my due diligence on it. FET, we covered this one. Green dot down there at 27. That's a buy. Riz was one of our worst trades last year. This one ended up getting rugged. Their Discord got hacked. I decided to get out of the project after they got hacked, and it's just getting rugged right now. So I really don't know what Riz is going to do. I really liked what they were doing, what they were building, but I just wasn't impressed with their leadership or their team inside their Discord. They didn't handle the hack well, and they had a few product launches that they just weren't good at promoting or anything like that. I thought they were, I just thought they were pretty mediocre from a team aspect. And I did take an investment in it. I did lose on it. I'm not 100% on all my trades, right? I'm not going to win every trade. Okay, there's going to be bad trades, and we use position sizing and rules to protect us from the downside, from not losing our ass completely, right? Like I tell you guys, the 5% rule is great. Never exceed more than 5% of your position, especially in a coin like Riz. Like, I would have never put more than 5-10% in Riz, and never risk more than 5%, right? So I don't know. I'm out of this one. You could look for the green dot if you want. But I think there's just some better projects. I invested everything from Riz into Onyx, like down here off this dot, and it's already up 150%. Plus, they pay 30% APY for staking on their website. So I like XCN way better than Riz. That's why I decided to sell and rotate into something else. Tara, T-A-R-A. That one's got the green dot there on the monthly, so that looks good. This looks really good. I don't know what this thing is, but looks like it's on KuCoin. That looks good. It's got a green monthly. Okay, that looks phenomenal. Wow. Anyone know what this thing does? What? Got a Chevy? She can flip a quarter. I'm going to look that one up. I haven't seen that one. If you guys are a member of the Discord as well, you also have the access to the research tool. So this research tool just allows us to do our fundamental research. So if you come over here to the research tool and type in /info, and then type in the ticker. So Terra is the ticker. That's going to be this crypto right here. I just click on it, hit enter, and that will go ahead and look up what it does. It's an all-purpose, built-in for audit, logging, and informational transactions. It's a $2 million market cap, so it's very small. Again, I don't know what they do. We could probably look them up on CoinMarketCap. So coinmarketcap.com is another great website to use for fundamental research. I type in TARA over here. I can go to their website, see what they do. They got bridges, they got base, they got grants, staking. It looks like you could stake your Tara. Stake directly on chain, blah, blah, blah. Liquid staking. Yeah, so I'd dive into this a little bit more if I wanted to invest. I don't even know what APY they're offering, but that looks like an interesting project. I mean, if you look at the chart, look where we're bouncing right there. 2022 lows. That's a 3-4 year low, right? We bounced right there. We went all the way up to 2 cents. Okay, this thing's less than 0.004. I mean, that's just, and it's got the signal. So that's interesting. I don't know who called this out, but this is a great call out. This is a great call out here. $2 million market cap. That's something that looks really interesting. I want to look more into the staking on that one, but I'm going to go ahead and add that one to our watch list here because it does look interesting. I like the fact that it's bottoming down here. It's been around for a long time. You can see it has these big moves to the upside. I mean, that move right there from there to there was a 4,000% move. So, yeah, and you're getting the signal as well. So, I'm putting that one on our watch list. I like that one. I see a few more requests over here for XPR. God, there's so many X names now. Weekly gave you the signal back there in December, so this one looks good. As long as it can hold on to 0.002, we'd be buyers. Looking for pullbacks on the smaller time frames like the 4-hour and the daily, and we are bullish as long as that dot remains green there. LCX. LCX. What are you saying please for, Will? Please what? 0.05 LCX is a buy down here. Right down here at 2023 lows. You got the signal. That looks good. Okay, we like LCX down here. LCX looks really good. That one looks really good. Buyers of LCX. IMXI. I don't know what the heck this is doing. That's weird. I don't know. That one looks weird. GRT. GRT is a buy down here. Okay, buyers of GRT at these levels. FLR. That's the stock. I think you guys are probably talking about the crypto. I could be wrong. That one has a green dot as well. I like FLR at these levels too. Right down there at a penny. Another really good looking one right there to watch. I believe you can stake XRP on these guys' websites. On their website, FLR. Sorry, I'm writing some of these down. So far, the ones I've written down are FLR, ATH, and Terra. ATH was another one we took a look at. This one got schmammered, but we like stocks and crypto that get big pullbacks like this, right? That's an opportunity in our eyes for a buy. I see one for Axel. Axlar. Okay, that one looks like it's fine at the bottom too. We're buyers of that name as well. It did get rugged, but down here at 7 cents looks good. You can wait for the monthly, or you can act now on the weekly. It's up to you, but I'd be a buyer of that name. TTD, still green, still holding. Still holding support here. Okay, at 36. If that breaks 35, I'll probably sell my position. But as long as it holds on to 35, I think it still looks really good. Watch the daily for an alert on that one. I see one here for SEI. SEI looks good. That's a buy. Got the green dot down here at 11 cents. Again, time to buy right here. Time to buy right here. Time to buy now. I like SEI a lot. Pulse chain. What's the ticker? What's the ticker? Drop the ticker. Cetus. Cetus is still a buy. That's another name we've been watching here as well. I have a pretty large position on this. Very large, actually. It's right down here at the 2023 lows. So this is one of the biggest projects on the SUI network. We looked at SUI earlier. Again, very good time to buy. Normally when the layer 1 goes up, all the layer 2s are going to follow. So again, I'm loaded up on Cetus here. Huge position on Cetus. I think this is the most undervalued asset on the market right now. I think this is an easy 10, 20x. Easy. Okay, and you got our signals down here. So, looks good. JUP. JUP's got the green dot as well. Again, altcoins, everything's given buy signals on alts. So, we are nowhere near bearish. We are fully bullish right now on altcoins. HIMS. HIMS and HERS. I took a position on HIMS last week. I think I'm down, I don't know, 15% or something. I jumped the gun on the green dot, but $30 is the support. So my plan with this was to buy here around 30, and then if it ended up dropping back down to 20, I would just add more to the position, right? I think this company is doing very well. You can see this last November, they made almost $600 million. If you look a year back, okay, back here, they only made $400 million. So that's almost a 50% increase in revenue in 1 year. So when a company is increasing their revenue by 50% year over year, they're growing. Right? They're becoming bigger and bigger. I love HIMS down here. I have a nice position on HIMS. Like I said, my plan on buying this was to buy it here at 30. And if it did drop to 20, which is possible, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it does, my plan is to buy more. Really what you want to do is just wait for the signal to confirm. Thank you, RJB. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for dropping those links. If you guys want to check out that free course, again, it's over here in the Discord, completely free. Not going to charge you guys for education. You guys can click on this link right over here, and that'll pretty much explain all of our indicators and strategy more in depth. AVAX, green dot right here on the weekly. Love AVAX here. AVAX looks phenomenal here. AVAX is that ticker. I want to see if I can buy Tara on Phantom really quick, because that just looks really interesting. That Tara play there. Tara. You can buy it. Wow. So I don't know, folks. This looks really. I mean, it's a $2 million market cap, so you gotta think it's very small. But it came down here last time and popped up. It would be interesting to see how much. Yeah, they're staking APY is 15%. So that's awesome. that's really good. 15%. I might take a position on this. I'm gonna look more into this after the stream here. Not gonna go crazy with it, but like I said, if this thing pops back up to here, back to 2 cents from where it's at right now, I mean, that's a 5,000% move. So if you put in 10,000 down here, you're going to make $500,000 if it goes back to where it was here and where it was here. Again, nothing's a guarantee, but I like the fact that it's down here at support and that you can stake it and earn as you're staking. So that looks interesting. Looks like an interesting project. You can actually check out their X too. Again, this is just a request. First time I've ever heard about this project. I'm not here shilling this coin. Tara is the fastest, low-cost, most effective layer 1 in the world, powered by Block DAG. So are they active on social media? Their most recent post was January 14th. So yes, that was 2 days ago, or yesterday. So now the fastest growing total value lock in the past 7 days. Wow. That's from Cointelegraph. It says Terra leads the fastest growing chains by total value locked in the past 7 days with a massive 1,169% surge. Holy shnikes. See, this is why I love this channel, y'all. Y'all think this is all, all about, it's not about me. It's about all of us working together. I would have never found this project here. Okay, I would have never found this project if it wasn't for you guys, right? If it wasn't for someone requesting it. So we all work together, folks. We're a community here. We're a community. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's all about all of us working together in the name of the Lord, okay? As one. As one. We're like a church, right? We're just together. We're Spartans, baby. We're Spartans, okay? Shout out to the Spartan Army. Shout out to the recruits. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go, man. This is Sparta. Okay, this is Sparta. Love it, man. Love it. But I just followed them on Twitter, so I'm going to do some more research into them. And I might look into that staking over there. But I'm not going to do that on today's video. Yeah, but I did add this one to the watch list. So very, very interesting looking project. Stake. Yeah, S-T-A-K-E. Staking. Staking. And that's it, folks. We're going to pick up tomorrow on Google. We'll pick up tomorrow on Google. We're also dropping our watch list tomorrow. So we'll cover the rest of your guys' requests on tomorrow's stream. And we'll also be covering our watch list. So every week we do a weekly watch list. These are going to be the favorite picks from last week. You guys can go watch last week's. We drop it every Friday. We'll be going over our weekly watch list tomorrow and finishing out your guys' requests for the week. So make sure you tune in, smash the like, subscribe, hit the bell, never miss a video, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow's stream right here on YouTube. God bless you guys, and all I have left to say is,